What if I told you that one of the wealthiest people in history wasn't a king or a conqueror, but a merchant who built an empire of trade? A man whose life reads more like an adventure novel than a history book. Today, we're journeying back to the 14th century to uncover the incredible story of Jacques Coeur, a French merchant who defied his humble origins to become the king's master of the mint and a financier of nations. Our story is pieced together from the works of historians, historical records, and scholarly research, and like all great histories, it's open to interpretation. Jacques Coeur was born around 1395 in Bourges, France, the son of a simple fur merchant. In a time when your birth determined your destiny, Jacques was supposed to follow in his father's footsteps. But he had grander ambitions. He started his career in the mint, but soon realized the real money was in international trade. He established a vast network, with ships sailing to the Levant, trading French goods for exotic spices, silks, and dyes from the East. He was a pioneer, establishing direct trade routes and cutting out the Venetian and Genoese middlemen who had dominated Mediterranean commerce for centuries. Imagine the courage it took to risk everything on these long, dangerous voyages. What do you think drove him more, the thrill of adventure or the pursuit of wealth? His success was astronomical. He built a palace in Bourges so magnificent it rivaled those of royalty, filled with innovations and luxuries from across the known world. King Charles VII of France took notice. Jacques became the king's financier, lending him the massive sums needed to fund the final stages of the 100 Years' War against England. He bankrolled the very army that Joan of Arc would famously lead. But climbing so high, so fast, creates powerful enemies. The nobles at court grew jealous of this commoner's influence and immense wealth. They saw him not as a patriot, but as a threat. In 1451, the trap was sprung. Accused of poisoning the king's mistress and a host of other trumped-up charges, Jacques Coeur was arrested. His assets were seized, and he was thrown into prison. It seemed his story was over. But even in ruin, he defied expectations. After 3 years, he managed a daring escape from prison, eventually finding refuge with the Pope in Rome. He was even given command of a fleet to fight against the Ottoman Turks. It was on this final adventure that he fell ill and died, a merchant turned admiral, forever an exile from the kingdom he helped save. Which part of Jacques Coeur's incredible life story do you find most fascinating? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.